Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Friday Night Conquer, and you know what? I can't do it this week. I've got something to say. I'm going to be right back.
Wait, what are you doing? What? Appears our general manager has something he wants to say.
All week, I've had people saying that I screwed Darren Epps, that I'm the reason he isn't in high stakes. Ladies and gentlemen, I gave Darren Epps an opportunity. Like a good manager, the manager of the people, I gave him a chance to prove that he is the man of SWF. And he fumbled. That is not on me. Now I have him backstage threatening to cause me physical harm. That is not how this works. Darren Epps, I hereby suspend you from SWF competition until after high stakes. But because I'm such a charitable man, I'm going to give you something. You can have an Affinity Championship match when you get back. If Maverick Mullins can get the job done either this week or next week. But let's be honest, being a part of Loose Ends, he probably doesn't remember winning. I'll see you soon, Darren.
That was, wow, quite an intro from our new general manager. I don't know how I feel about that.
I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't usually lose my cool, but the way Darren Epps has been talking for the past week, I couldn't do it. Dylan Cross, thank you for joining us here in commentary. Thank you for joining us on Conquer Week. We're happy to have you here. We're happy to treat you to such incredible competition like this one right here. La Era Perdida taking on two people you put together, Gavin Bell and Zach Gold.
Yeah, I figured with everything going on between you and Epps, I figured we needed to mend some of the backstage heat that's going on.
Of course, we've got. Sorry to cut you off. We got Pterodactyl Jones coming from Grand Rapids, Michigan, 5'9", 230 pounds. And then his tag team partner, 5'9", 245 pounds from Fresno, California. That is Rex Rampardos. These two are incredible to watch.
Yeah, I figured I'd put together, some of the top talent here in Conquer and give these guys a chance to really shine.
Absolutely. La Era Perdida, they are 0-2 in tag team action. Pterodactyl Jones, 0-2 in singles action. Rex Rampardos, 0-1 in singles action. They have not had the hottest run here in SWF, but, of course, Conquer being the land of opportunity.
Oh, and speaking of a hot run, we've had this man, Zach Gold, coming from Osaka, Japan by way of Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 235 pounds, coming in at 6'7". He's had one hell of a hot streak here.
Absolutely. Qualifying last week for the high-stakes ladder match against the man, Darren Epps. And what some people are saying is controversial, I disagree. I think it was completely partial, completely fair, and I'm not going to hear anything about it.
I'm not going to say much about it, but I will say, I'm kind of here for a reason. Shareholders may or may not have something to say about that. So.
Well, the shareholders don't run Conquer every week. They don't hear Darren Epps in the back. They don't hear this gentleman in the back, Gavin Bell. Granted, I like Gavin Bell. He is a consummate professional. Gavin Bell coming in from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He is 5'8", 228 pounds, and more importantly, he is our Affinity champion. In 8 days, he goes up against T Savage at high stakes, and if I was a betting man, if I could legally bet on SWF matches, which I can't because I'm a professional, unlike Darren Epps, if I could bet, I would put my money on Gavin Bell.
And I think if y'all have been keeping up, I think he probably tipped the favor, in his favor a little more after what went down backstage a few days ago. The title contest is now a no-holds-barred match.
Well, Gavin Bell asked respectfully like a professional, and he's got a no-holds-barred contest against T Savage in 8 days for the Affinity title. But tonight he has to deal with Zach Gold. he has to deal with, people talking about Darren Epps instead of the incredible professionals in this ring, these four gentlemen right here.
Well, we're certainly in for a show here, so let's see how this goes out.
Straight knee to the face, followed
kick.
by moonsault, kicks and punches. Pterodactyl Jones taking the lead, drop kick to Zach Gold. Beautiful.
Jones showing off that momentum.
Absolutely.
He's definitely got some anger after their last few performances as a tag team, and he's got something to show here.
Absolutely. He is one of the most exciting people you will see on SWF. A high flyer with a mean streak when in his hands and feet. He is constantly on go mode. And you know what? I can say that about all four of these competitors, whether it's the striking ability of Zach Gold, the brawling ability of Gavin Bell, the high-flying ability of Laeda Perdita. Look at this! Beautiful satellite DDT. That one was for you, KTS. I got the name right.
Yeah, you're going to be the move guy this week.
I have to be. Or it's gonna be like it was a few weeks ago.
Missed.
It's gonna be a few weeks ago, like it was just me and Banks. Neither of us knew the moves.
Oh, what's this? Tag team action?
Look at that!
Throwing Bell, shoulder first.
Throwing Bell.
These two definitely have some chemistry. They may not like each other, but I think they definitely respect each other.
Pinfall. One. And it's just a one count.
One count.
I'm sure that's going to infuriate the Affinity Champion. Zach Gold, he competes this week in this tag team match. 8 days, he has that ladder match. But a week from tonight, this time next week, he will be gearing up for possibly one of the biggest matches of his career as he goes up in a last man standing match against longtime friend and rival Emerson Rivers.
I was just about to say, it's not just a last man standing match. It's got so much history between those two, and I'm sure it's going to be a hard-hitting contest.
Absolute chop from Rex Rampardos, and we get to see Rex in the match. I am a big fan of both of the dinosaurs, honestly, but I
countered a suplex, though.
Absolutely great move from Gavin Bell. Sometimes I get so distracted in talking about the superstars, I forget about the moves. But we have such talent here in SWF. It's hard not to talk about the star power.
Hard forearm.
Gavin Bell going, missing that leg drop.
I don't think he's hit that a single time since he's gone for it.
Maybe he should look at his arsenal here.
Just maybe. Oh, missing the
Rex Rampardos. Ladies and gentlemen, we are consummate professionals. We would never laugh at our athletes.
Yep.
Professionals. The board hired us for a reason. And Rex Rampardos just go over and over again.
Tag.
Oh, roll up. One. Nothing.
Oh, countered another roll up.
Still nothing.
Broken up by Bell.
This match has been very fun so far. Gavin Bell, you can tell he went to wrestling school because he moved out of the shot of the camera. Only to move right back in.
Yep. Maybe you should talk to your cameraman next week.
I probably should. I need to look at some better angles. I'm coming in from the old regime. One, two, nothing. I'm coming in from the old regime.
This contest has been hard hitting, and it's exactly why I put them together, though.
Absolutely. Another satellite DDT going into a pinfall. One, two, no. I mean,
can't put him down.
Zach Gold, he's not a stupid man. I'm sure he's looking at Gavin Bell like, I want that Affinity title. I'll team up with you this week, but as soon as I get the chance, I'm going for the gold.
Between the gold and just the history there, because big power pump counter.
Going for his double. And another one. That's three.
Oh my God.
3 from the Golden Boy.
For somebody who's as clean as he is with the fans, he definitely has some rage.
Oh yeah, there's some untapped potential.
Yeah.
Beautiful drop kick, caught him right at the temple. It's nothing. Oh, Rex Rampardos with a little cheap shot. Doesn't really affect Zach Gold though. Slap to the face, disrespect.
Slap to the face.
Slingshot.
One thing I will always respect Gold for is his attire game, man.
He's got great gear every time I see him.
Oh,
He calls that the protect your neck. No, Spirited Away, sorry.
so that's Spirit Away.
I should know that. I helped name it. Zach Gold,
Big tag.
Gavin
Bell
Bell
getting some
coming in.
action in here.
Out.
Oh, running into each other.
Look at the synchronization.
Oh.
Pterodactyl Jones sending Gavin to the ring.
Out.
Elbow drop right in front of us. Another elbow drop. PT Jones
Repeated elbow drop.
is on his game tonight. Cutter!
Big cutter.
We haven't seen this focus from PT Jones in a long, long time.
I think he's fed up, man. I think since having Rex come in, I don't think they haven't won, right?
No, they haven't won. But, you know, even before Rex got in, Pterodactyl Jones wasn't winning.
Oh, yeah, no, so he's
angry. He's
had a
bitter.
rough go of it.
And you know what? I will commend... Oh, beautiful DDT onto the apron. And Gavin Bell has found his footing.
Nope.
I will commend the dinosaurs that they came into SWF with positive attitudes, and they kept the positive attitudes. You know,
they've kept it. Yeah. Despite everything that's happened, they've kept it.
They've even made friends with a lot of people in the back. They're
wailing away.
They're friends with Lightning Lewis. They're friends with Zach Gold.
I was say they've been friends with the man they're right across the ring from.
Yeah, and of course, if you want more updates on what's going on backstage, or you want to see the behind the scenes of SWF, a great way to do that would be joining our Discord server. Link in bio. Come join the action.
Even join the action. Yeah.
And here comes Rex sending Gavin Bell.
Oh.
Rex has won the Royal Rumble.
Send this man to Mania.
And he's staring longingly.
Just staring Bell down.
He's just standing there, menacingly. Rex Rapardos looking for something here. Beautiful 4 Nelson suplex.
And you think Bell would, he needs a win, right?
Yeah.
Going into high stakes.
He hasn't been. It's been weird. He's been kind of rickety on the win and loss scale. He can get some wins. He can get some losses.
I mean, hey, one thing I will give him is he goes out there and he whoops ass every single time, though.
Well, he hasn't really whooped ass tonight. He needs to find that power.
No, he seems to really falter in tag team action. I kind of question his choice to immediately try and link up with Rivers.
I mean, since doing so, Rivers has found a new attitude that got him a win last week. Gavin Bell's still Affinity Champion.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And realistically, I mean, maybe this is on the end of he doesn't really want to team with Gold, because they seemed kind of
hesitant,
iffy. Yeah.
But they're working together good. Constant tags, constant motion. Zach Gold with a beautiful kick to the face for Rex Rapardos.
Kick to the face.
Springboard leg drop.
Leg drop, showing Bell how it's done.
1. And it's nothing for the Golden One. Ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe they can train together and learn
how to do a leg drop.
Moves here. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, 8 days from now, we will have our second SWF pay-per-view, SWF High Stakes. You'll see Gavin Bell defend his Affinity Championship in No Holds Barred against T Savage. You'll see Zach Gold, along with 5 other competitors, going for a briefcase on a ladder match, which will get them a world title shot. Taking out the ref! What? Taking out the ref. Pterodactyl Jones is going to take advantage. What else you'll see at High Stakes? You'll see a women's ladder match announced just last week. You'll see Ace versus King Cold for the World Championship. Oh. Electric chair. No.
Electric chair. Punch to the face by Bell.
Here
Big kick to the gut.
Gavin.
What's he going for here?
Beautiful.
Olympic slam.
I didn't know he was an Olympian.
That's neither did I. What's he lining up for? Is it that big knee?
Big, beautiful knee.
Oh. Just shoving.
That knee was so good that it set off my Siri on my phone.
Shoving PT back down to the mat. Rex breaks it up though.
You know,
Crossing the corner.
I'm sure no matter how this
Oh.
match goes, the Jurassic Golden Era are still going to go out for pints after this, and Gavin Bell will not have anyone to go with.
I don't know, man. Him and Gold have worked pretty well, and even if they were kind of hesitant, they seemed like
Beautiful coup de grace.
geez, they seemed like they had some kind of at least
Understanding.
chemistry. Well, because I think Gold realistically understands that, you know, all this stuff with Emerson, Bell's just kind of in the middle of it, and in some way he kind of sympathizes for him because he's been in the exact same position.
One, but to your point,
Right?
I think Bell has influenced Rivers more than, even Zach Gold anticipated. Rivers more aggressive as of late.
Yeah, I mean, and that attitude change got him that win.
Yeah, that attitude change also got us last man standing next week.
That is true.
I've
The
been
Zen Garden, which, we saw how it ended.
I've been so excited about last man standing ever since it was announced. Beautiful
Ooh,
kick from Pterodactyl
big
Jones,
kick.
spinning like a prehistoric Beyblade.
Bell rolls out immediately, though, that veteran sense, and
Yeah, instinct.
immediately gets cut down by Rex.
1, 2,
Ooh.
and Rex Rapardos has
Three.
pinned the Affinity Champion. That was an incredible match.
It was an incredible match, but it kind of iffy ending. Yeah, so we kind of just cut him down in the last second.
Well, I guess Gavin Bell decided, you know what?
I'll leave that bad knee.
The
That's
bad
what
knee?
it was. It was a bad knee.
Either that, or he was like, maybe I don't want to have this win.
That is true. He might have just actively thrown his Gold.
I mean, it's good strategy from.
Give him a loss somewhere. But
Yeah, absolutely. Because now Gold is going to go into Last Man Standing next week with a loss.
and Rivers with a win.
Well, possibly. We don't know.
Well, I mean, we don't really know what's on in store for this card here.
True, we didn't have a. I will be able to tell you, our main event, we do have Maverick Mullins versus Emerson Rivers, so.
Oh, so we do. So he may not have a win.
Yeah, it could go either way. I will say Dylan Cross unfortunately came into this blind as I didn't know who I was doing commentary with, so I did not give him a rundown.
Hey, Mullins was surprising.
Absolutely. And you know what? We have to blame the shareholders for that. The shareholders said we're changing the commentary team for Conquer.
Hopefully we win one third. Hopefully we've at least got a solid team.
Well, you know what? I didn't like you at first, but I feel like Gavin Bell is that gold. I feel a decent chemistry going on with Dan.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of what I'm here to do is show off that I can be competent, at least when it comes to booking.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our first of 2 triple threats we have tonight. Both triple threats, the winners will earn a shot at high stakes to get the women's high stakes contract. This, ladies and gentlemen, Selena Vane. We saw her last week in a tag team match with Alexi Dallas. Selena Vane coming in from the Bronx, New York. She is 5'7", 121 pounds, and she is fierce. She is destructive. She is dangerous. She is intelligent, and she is motivated. She wants more than anything to get that contract and get a shot at either Lady Kim or Princess Badu. Kira Badu, Lady Kim, we will see them at high stakes in 8 days. It's going to be a great match. Of course, both ladies from Conquer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tiga. We haven't seen her in a while.
Do you have the notes for this?
I do. I got you.
I was gonna say.
Tiga coming in from Thailand. She is 5'4", 102 pounds. We haven't seen her in a while. She is back. She is motivated. This is not the only return we're going to see tonight. We will see Cassidy Rose later tonight. But you know, going into a triple threat with
Take a
someone,
minute to organize my notes here.
going into
gotta get one of the assistants to give me note cards here.
going into a triple threat with someone that hasn't been around in a while, you definitely have that unpredictability aspect. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll be honest, I don't even know who the third person of this triple threat is. I offered it to a free agent, so we're gonna find out.
Yeah, I guess we will. I think it's somebody you know very, very well here, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to SWF or you're new to Conquer,
and I have notes for this one.
If you're new to SWF or you're new to Conquer, I don't like the Hollowed Saints. They scare me.
This is Grace Holloway. She's from Salem, Massachusetts, standing at 5'5", and she weighs 100 pounds. This is weird because this is not
the usual Grace Holloway. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
She looks normal.
She looks human.
Yeah, it's really strange.
I don't trust it.
I don't either.
Ladies and gentlemen, Grace Holloway and her husband Jedediah Holloway have come in and they have caused a storm. They have not been very successful in the win-loss column, but my goodness, they have left an impact everywhere they have gone so far in SWF.
And might I note, they haven't really made their intentions clear.
No.
They started off in tag team action, and okay, she's still in there.
Somewhere.
That creepy. It's still there.
That's.
But like I was saying, they haven't made their intentions clear at all. It's still a mystery. They're still free agents. They haven't been signed either way. They started off in tag team action, and then last week Jedediah in the Battle Royal, and now Grace in singles action or triple threat action here. But taking on these other two women for the shot at the ladder match.
And this is Selena Vane's first time meeting Grace Holloway. This is Tigda's first time meeting Grace Holloway. I'm not sure, but I think it's Tigda and Selena Vane's first time meeting each other.
I will say, I do remember they did put out a tweet, or an account did put out a tweet earlier when the triple threat was announced at some point. They put out a thing that said, 3 shadows gather, 1 will rise, but the 4th rung was carved in bone long before I am not chosen, I am sent.
Well,
so
that sounds like a lot of creepy bullshit.
She's preordained to win this triple threat and go into the match, and I maybe even win.
My God, could you imagine Grace Holloway holding a contract that guarantees her an opportunity at the women's title?
Depending on the version of Grace we see, that could either be terrifying or just somewhat another normal idea here.
I disagree. It could be either terrifying or really fucking terrifying.
True. Actually, never mind. Even without the spooky bullshit, she's still fun. So.
Well, she is coming in with violence and venom tonight.
Absolutely.
Grace Holloway going to the top, dropkick missing.
Kicking her in the face, and she just didn't care.
Well,
Tigda just took the kick to the face.
Tigda, we gotta say, welcome back to Friday nights. It has been a while, and we have missed you.
Oh, big kick.
Is that it for Grace? 1. Nada. And here. I thought we were about to get Selena Vane.
With all the spooky stuff, she seems kind of just like a normal person in the ring.
Well, even with the spooky stuff, she hasn't really picked up a win so far, so we'll see.
That is true.
Well, no, they got that count-out victory against Category 5, but I think you and I could get a count-out victory against Category 5.
True. Oh. Big hurt.
Onto the bat.
The bat that she brought in, by the way. Selena came in with an idea.
Grace Holloway sent into Tigda.
Tossed into Tigda.
quite teamwork from Tiger and Holloway.
Yeah. I think Grace is just by default is a tag team wrestler.
Beautiful.
Big coffin.
Trust fall. I know that move.
Trust fall. You know that move. Oh, brutal hits.
And as mentioned, we do have another triple threat later tonight. It's Cassidy Rose, Alexi Dallas, and Miss Sudoku. So a return from Sudoku and a return from Cassidy Rose.
I really hope to see Sudoku in the match. I don't like picking favorites, but Sudoku has made an impression.
I love Sudoku. She's great.
She hasn't been featured, she's been kind of gone, but when she was gone, she was.
Yeah. Hopefully this will be the return. 2, and it's nothing. And to round out our match cards, since I've already told y'all pretty much everything that's happening, right after this match, we have a Tag Team #1 Contenders match where the winners will face B&B and the Chess Club at high stakes. It's going to be 2 debuting tag teams that you're going to see later tonight.
So, we don't have much on.
Yeah, no, we don't have anything on them. We know their names.
It's going to be
1, 2, 3, and Grace Holloway is going
to high stakes. I'm sure you love that title.
Worst nightmares are coming to fruition. Darren Epps is threatening me, and then Grace Holloway is going to high stakes. I got Maverick Mullins coming at me from this side. I got Zach Gold coming at me from this side. I think I need to form an army. I think I need to form a knighthood. I think I need to gather the troops, because people are coming from every direction at the Kingdom of Cloudy, at Friday Night Cloudy, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know if I agree with that name.
Well, it's happening. Grace Holloway, congratulations, Grace Holloway, finally picking up a legitimate victory.
Also, I just realized that neither of us called that move. It's penance that she just hit. The finishing move.
Well, you're the one with the notes on Grace. I don't.
You know, listen, you probably should get some notes on Holloway's. I know you don't like them.
I cut them out of my notebook for a reason. Congratulations, Grace Holloway. We got more action, ladies and gentlemen. We got tag team action.
It was 2 debuting tag teams here.
Now, Dylan Cross, I'm happy to tell you about these 2 tag teams, because when I was looking at the talent initiative, these 2 teams stuck out to me. We've got Sawyer Gunn and Jesse Colts, the Outlaws.
You know, I like the look of these guys a lot.
They're rough, gritty, happy to get their hands dirty. And of course, you got Sawyer Gunn's in the brown. You got Jesse Colt in the hat. It also says it on their gear. Absolutely. But their opponents are no slouches, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, really mess with somebody, they should swap gear.
And here comes Tank Mountain. This is Vic.
Based on the name alone, I'm terrified.
This is Vic Collins in the red flannel, and in the hat is Mountain John Everest.
I think I was right to be terrified. These guys are.
They are. I'm not even exaggerating. I had to get their heights because they're so massive. Vic Collins is 6'7". John Everest is 7'3". They are a combined 13 feet and 10 inches tall.
You know, their name is fitting.
They describe themselves as 2 working men who aren't concerned about victories. They're not concerned about titles. They're just here to have fun with their friends.
You know what? Fair enough, though. Conker was in need of some giants here, that's for sure.
Absolutely. It is a treat getting to see both of these tag teams.
I think the Outlaws look a little concerned.
Yeah, they didn't know who they were fighting until After,
until these two massive men walk in.
yeah. Oh, and
He doesn't look fairly confident though.
We're starting with John Everest and Sawyer Gunn.
Oh my god, the height difference.
Good lord.
Oh, big hit. Immediately throwing Sawyer into the corner.
Look at the size. My
Tossing
God.
it like nothing.
This is Vic Collins, ladies and gentlemen. Vic Collins has a collegiate wrestling experience. Oh, Enziguri to the chin. And this mountain of a man blocking our view.
I think realistically, these two teams are in here for similar reasons. They just want to have fun.
Yeah, well, one of them gets to have fun at high stakes.
That is true. You imagine winning on your debut.
Imagine winning a championship opportunity on your debut, Dylan.
Exactly.
Of course, these two tag teams are a part of SWF's talent initiative. We are looking for the brightest. We are looking for the best. And if you think that's you, join our Discord server, link in bio. Send in a superstar submission form, and let's get to work, ladies and gentlemen.
Always look for new talent.
Sawyer Gunn taking advantage. The focus is on.
And especially after high stakes, we're definitely looking for some new talent launching this new era of SWF.
A new Darren Epsless era. One.
Hey, he's only gone for how long?
Well, I mean, I gave him the opportunity. If Maverick Mullins can win any of the next two matches he has, whether it's tonight, whether it's next week, if he can win at least one of them, Darren Epps gets an Affinity title shot against either T Savage or Gavin Bell.
You know, that seems more than fair.
Well, I'm just sick of the belly aching. If you say you're the man, act like you're the man. One,
already bleeding,
two. Oh, Collins?
Yeah.
Well, I guess mountains do bleed, ladies and gentlemen. And that.
I don't think I caught when that happened, so just to see it on his forehead, I was like, oh.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is Jesse Colt. Collins acting as a barrier, throwing him away. Jesse Colt and John Everest are the current legal men. Look at that! Oh my goodness!
Oh,
Jesse Colt finding the advantage.
You know, I noticed Colt's missing some teeth.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. Gun thrown into the barricade.
Throwing gun away.
Just for fun. John Everest is... You know what? I'm not actually going to speak bad about John Everest because I value Lee.
Colt going straight for him and
trying to bait him
in the
in.
corner. There you go.
That's good. That's a good strategy. Get him in the corner, work him down, keep him on the ground, keep him low.
These are working men. Yep, and only for so long.
These four work outside during the day, come inside to fight during the night. Because we all know SWF does not pay livable wages.
Uh-oh.
Look at that! Beautiful move! My God.
Can you imagine turning around and having two basically semi-trucks running at you full speed?
No, but if you want to imagine it, just ask Jesse Colt.
Yeah. Oh, and it almost crushed by the semi-truck. Right?
Colt fighting back, but Collins getting his way.
Oh, counter. Bulldog. Mountain, in the way.
I'm not going to tell him to move. You can go do it.
Listen, I don't want to have a similar issue with what you got with the Hollow Saints here. One.
Yeah, but, I'm the general manager. You're the assistant general manager. So go tell John Everest to stay out of the camera shot.
No, thank you. Just tell your cameraman to work better. And trying to pick him up. I don't know why, but, based on his missing teeth, it may not be the sharpest knife in the world. Was that 4 count now? 5. Oh, big kick. Big knees to the face. Dropping.
Outlaws are, I'll be honest, the Outlaws are fighting harder than I expected.
Honestly, dropping the big man.
One,
One.
two. That's it!
Oh my god.
The Outlaws will meet the Chess Club and B&B at high stakes. That was really...
You know what the saying is, right?
The bigger they are,
the harder they fall. And I guess that's true, Tank Mountain.
Well, I'm sure this is not the last time we will see Tank Mountain, but I know for a fact this is not the last time we're going to see the Outlaws. Remember, both of these tag teams are free agents, so they could show up on Inferno, they could show up on Conquer, they could show up on Shockwave, they could show up on NXT if they wanted to.
You know, I can already think of some really interesting tag team matches for these two.
And half of them are against La Era Perdida.
That is part of it, yes.
I can't lie. La Era Perdida versus Tank Mountain? That might have to happen.
Maybe a few with Emerson in there.
Oh, good lord. I don't know if Rivers would fight someone with the name Mountain in their names.
You know, yeah, but if management tells him to, he's going to.
Sure. Congratulations again to these two young men.
Absolutely.
Bringing back that old school fighting.
Well, Colt got the win.
I believe so. I believe it was Jesse Colt who did most of the heavy lifting. Wow, that was a weird camera cut.
Yeah, it did cut out weird. Alright, next match then.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is the final Conquer side qualifier for the women's ladder match. We have Carrie Taryn, we have Grace Holloway, and it could be one of these three. It could be Cowgirl Cassidy Rose, who we haven't seen in a long, long time. Cassidy Rose coming in from Austin, Texas. She is 5'5", 115 pounds. Cowgirl Cass, welcome back to Conquer. She brings good vibes, good energy, fun times everywhere she goes.
Maybe she'd work well with the Outlaws.
Maybe.
I might fire her up last win.
Maybe. You know, it would be a great time for two rednecks with paychecks.
Yeah.
This woman has a chip on her shoulder, and I don't mean Doritos. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexi Dallas from Las Vegas, Nevada, 5'11", 185 pounds. She is bitter, she is angry, and I'll tell you why. She lost that tag match last week. She lost a Fatal 4-Way a few weeks ago. All this woman knows lately is losing. I'm looking at Alexi Dallas. I don't see a loser. Under Friday Night Cloudy, I see a winner.
Can you imagine? She wins this, she goes to that ladder match. If she won that ladder match, she has a chance at one of the two that beat her in that tag match, right?
Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, no disrespect to Kim or Badu, but if I look at any of these women in this locker room, I see a champion in Alexi Dallas.
Coming up next is one of my favorites here. We haven't seen her in a minute. Sudoku's here.
I was about to say, do you want to do the honors?
Kawaguchi, Japan, coming in at 5'6" and weighing 141 pounds.
She thinks she has the numbers. She thinks she has the combination.
She was seen training against cutouts.
Yeah.
On that stage. And she's interacting with Carrie. Carrie went out and won. So, maybe if it helps Carrie out.
I don't know.
I
I don't trust Sudoku. Somewhere under this nice girl facade, I feel like there is a venomous viper waiting to bite.
I think you just don't trust people's bodies.
Yeah.
I think after what happened with Epps, you're a little
I'm worried for my life. I don't know if you noticed, Dylan Cross, but I have security doubled around the barricades.
did notice that, and also, I mean, I noticed that Tank Mountain was suddenly uh, backstage as well, standing guard. I don't.
Beautiful arm drag from Alexi Dallas, and she is quick to take charge. I like it. Cassie Rose says, nah. This has been an incredible night of action so far, ladies and gentlemen. We again welcome Dylan Cross to the commentary team and the management side of things. It's wonderful to have you commentating such a great show so close to one of our biggest pay-per-views on the calendar, High Stakes.
Absolutely, I'm glad to be here.
The stakes are high, and I prefer mine medium.
I don't like steak. I'm more of a chicken guy, so.
Dylan Cross, you're fired.
You can't fire me. You don't have that authority.
These damn shareholders. They're gonna bring me someone who doesn't like steak?
Hey, no, I like steak. I'm just more of a chicken. Listen, you can't tell me chicken tendies don't hit hard.
Dylan Cross, are you 12?
No. I was just hanging out with my good friend Dominic Mysterio.
All jokes aside, it is good to have you on the booth. Even if we disagree on our management styles, it has been a very fun night calling the action with you as she brings a sitting medium to
sometimes you gotta
Cassie
put
Rose.
person beef aside, you know?
Yeah, someone tell that to Gavin Bell and Zach Gold.
That's deep-seated somewhere else. And I think the middleman there's somebody named River.
You are a Rivers hater, my friend. 1-0. You don't like the planet?
No, I like the planet. I don't like Rivers.
Arm drag. Cassidy Rose is on it, trying to cover. That's nothing.
I think part of the issue with Rivers is it has something to do with the fact that, like, as soon as Epps attacked you, there was an interaction between Epps, Mullins, and Rivers, and now he's against Mullins. You know, I just feel like something's going on there, and I don't know if I agree with it. Cassidy completely missing the move.
I can personally guarantee you that Emerson Rivers is not a part of Camp Powder.
Okay. I don't know, it might be a Sudoku thing where you say he's not, and suddenly he's...
Ye of so little faith. Alexi Dallas into the corner.
Oh, Bongo Buster.
Disrespect to the cowgirl. Sudoku thinks she's figured out the situation.
Running all these calculations in her head, man.
9 plus 10, and it is equaling 21. Beautiful!
I think she might have done her calculations wrong then. Big knees.
They were pretty medium knees. Sudoku is not a very big individual. Got that cloverleaf. That was not a cloverleaf. I was completely wrong, but that was a running senton. That was a backwards hurricane Rana.
Poison Rana.
Poison Rana. See? Look, we can both be the move guy.
Exactly. Somebody's got to stand in the KTS.
Yeah. It's just going to be both of us.
A big hit with a bat.
One.
One.
That's it. Well, that's not it. I'm a liar. Sudoku elbowing Cassie Rose.
You know, maybe her actual power of numbers is the fact that it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter if I got the 3 counts. Matter. Sudoku struggling to find the calculations to get an attack in on Alexi Dallas. Oh. Drop kick to the knee. And beautiful maneuver from Cassie Rose, taking Alexi Dallas down. Alexi Dallas does have the reach advantage. 5'11". She is a tall woman.
Missing that kick.
She's taller than me. It's beautiful. I don't even know what to call that. It looked like I don't know.
Stunner?
Yeah. A stunner with pizzazz. Alexi Dallas DDT to the canvas. She's trying to keep control. Sudoku breaking up the fall. Chop block. Sent into the corner. And Alexi Dallas is in control.
What she setting up for?
Something devastating.
Big DDT.
One. Nothing for nobody. Beautiful code breaker, but onto the bat. Sudoku go for the pin.
Sweet.
Oh no, because Alexi Dallas landed on a kendo stick. It was mutual. Oh! Roll up!
Roll up.
One!
Left in a little slow. One.
The momentum of the kick got Sudoku to roll. Sidewalk slam.
Hey, these two have matching gear.
Who?
They got the Conquer Purple.
Yeah.
Sue and Alexi.
1, 2. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought your girl got it.
Cassidy capitalizing on a big moonsault, missing.
That capitalization was in lowercase. Sending the sledgehammer. Cassidy Rose.
I feel like they're missing half of it. Jeez. She's floating.
Folding her so hard that she defied gravity. 3.
The shoulders aren't down.
Cassidy Rose.
I gotta talk to our refs here real quick because the shoulders were not down.
Cassidy Rose hitting a move so devastating it defied physics.
No, I gotta talk to the refs. We gotta.
Congratulations, Cassidy Rose. We will see you at High Stakes.
Man.
I'm sure Sudoku will be in my office. And they're going to have another, oh, you screwed Sudoku. I didn't screw anybody. I give people opportunity, and people don't capitalize on it. That is not on me.
I will say this is not your fault. This is the ref's fault. And physics. I blame physics.
I blame physics. Someone talk to Sheldon Cooper.
I hope they show it. I hope they show it.
I'm sure they will. It was the final move of the match.
Shoulders weren't down.
Let's see how it looks on the replay.
Big flip. Shoulders weren't down. Yes, see? She's not on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, Cassidy Rose. Congratulations, Physics. And sorry about your Sudoku. It is time for our main event, and it has been a fun show here at Friday Night Conquer. We got one last match, and it's got a little bit of heat behind it. If you aren't backstage, you didn't see Maverick Mullins giving a sucker punch to Emerson Rivers after confronting loose ends after the supposed screw job.
Listen, you can't put all the blame on Mullins here. Rivers he's doing what he does best and just trying to get people to snap. I feel like that's his game, man.
Well, if it's his game, he's winning because he got Maverick Mullins to snap. Ladies and gentlemen, Maverick Mullins coming in from Eugene, Oregon, 5'11", 215 pounds. Big Mully. I don't like him.
Hey, you don't like him, you gotta respect him. You know?
I don't gotta respect anybody. Look, okay, Maverick Mullins, I know you're gonna watch this because you're an egotistical, maniacal bitch. If you want my favor, and you sit there and you listen to Darren Epps make a threat on my physical being, I have a wife, Maverick Mullins. Do something, man. I am not a professional wrestler. I should not have to come to work and fear for my life. I have 8 security guards sitting behind me in the front row.
Hey, I will say, you can't exactly talk about Edge trying to threaten your life when it isn't. That's something you don't like. You threaten some sort of, quote, major trouble.
I have not mentioned Major Trouble once this episode. Major Trouble is a great man who is currently in his home country, enjoying the time with his family, while Darren Epps sits and he complains and he whines, and Maverick Mullins says, "Oh, we're equal because we're both loose ends." Maverick Mullins, you ain't shit.
Damn. Well, I may not like him, but I'll do introduction. This is Emerson Rivers. He's from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds and standing at 5'9". I don't like him, but oh, come on.
This man gets it.
No.
This man gets
the attitude change, but come on, man.
Epps screwed Epps. Cloudy had nothing to do with it. Emerson Rivers, he is a smart man. I always knew I liked Emerson Rivers. Don't go into the catalogs where I shit talked him all the time. I always knew I liked Emerson Rivers. He is 7 days away from Last Man Standing, 8 days away from High Stakes Ladder Match. This man has a busy schedule between here and Shock Wrestling, and he still has time to be educated.
Across the ring from a very angry Maverick.
And I'm sure that did not help. Big Mully, Emerson Rivers. This is our main event, the Flower Child versus Big Mully. Lock up. Emerson Rivers taking control.
Oh, immediately.
Maverick Mullins returning the favor, getting him to the mat.
Big stretch. Wrenching neck.
Rivers has to find a way out of it. Maverick Mullins has to find a way to capitalize.
Oh, big knee to the face.
That knee was so big, it caused time to stop.
Moonsault.
One, two, and
two.
That's the disrespect.
Two off one.
That's disrespect going straight for the pin. Maverick Mullins. Maybe Maverick Mullins has an attitude change. He's fighting a little more aggressively than we're used to.
He's going for a lot of knees here. Maybe he talked to, as much as it would kind of pain Rivers, maybe he talked to Bell.
Maybe he talked to Darren Epps.
That is true.
I'm sure Darren Epps' frustration is rubbing off on Maverick Mullins.
I'm sure the one thing that Epps had to say about, was something along the lines of murder that man or something, but
I'm sure of it. Emerson Rivers back in control. Knees to the back.
Rivers taking a playbook out of your hair color.
Yeah, going for the blue gear. See, I knew I liked this man.
I don't know, man.
He's a smart man. Drop kick to the back.
Your smart man just got a big kick to the face.
Well, Maverick Mullins, I hope you know if this ends in count out, I am not restarting it, because last time I restarted a match, all I got were complaints. Friday Night Conquer does do countouts now.
Wait, but it didn't do it last week?
Well, I tried to do the right thing, be an honorable man, restart the match for Darren Epps, and what does he do? Wah, he complains. Now I'm not going to give Maverick Mullins the opportunity to do the same and threaten my life again.
Yeah, but what happens if it ends in count out and not win? Does he get that win?
No.
For Epps?
No, I'm not reversing anything, Dylan Cross. My decisions are final.
No, I'm saying, but if he wins via countout, does he get that win?
Oh, for the Infinity title shot? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, right into the ref.
Into the ref.
Disrespectful. Maverick Mullins is an uncivilized man.
Wait, so Rivers is civilized now?
He is more civil than half of the locker room, yes. You saw that chick from Inferno eating rats.
Yeah, but that's just Inferno. I don't know what they do.
Elbow to the face.
For a reason.
Emerson Rivers taking control. Super kick to the face. Is that it? One, two. Flower Child can't get it done. Big Mully. He's got more in it. Darren Epps, I hope you're sitting at home, comfortable, watching your best friend get destroyed by someone you consider not on your level. He's going. Trustful!
I'm sure he's having a deep dish in his eye.
1, 2, 3. Emerson Rivers gets the victory.
And that is one of 2 losses that Mullins cannot take.
I'm sure Darren Epps will be on the phone with Maverick Mullins complaining about that too.
Rivers picks up the win going into the last.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a busy week next week, so.
That'll affect his confidence here.
Absolutely. What a victory for Emerson Rivers. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been.
Rivers picked up the win and Gold got the win.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been an incredible night of Friday Night Conquer, an incredible night of professional wrestling. We thank you so much for joining us here tonight.
Check the link in the bio for the Discord if you want to get involved in the action, see how it goes on backstage.
If you enjoyed the show, please like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you enjoyed about it tonight.
And comment down what other matches you'd like to see.